Hello children, welcome to CA class. Today we will continue the same chapter, chapter 6, program coding. Students, today we will study about identifiers. Identifiers are actually the name given to different parts of the Java program. Okay, so from now onwards we will start learning the rules and regulations, that means syntax of Java programming language. So it starts with identifiers. Identifiers are name given to various parts of the program. We can take example like variables. Variables you are very much familiar. Variables are named space used to hold some value. Identifiers, that means we can give name to any other part of the program. So one of the part of the program is variable. So let's see that how we can choose the name of an identifier or a variable. So first rule is there can be alphabets A to Z, both capital or small. Then we can use numbers 0 to 9. We can use underscore. Okay, underscore. We can you write underscore like this. This is underscore. Okay, you can see the difference. This is hyphen and this is underscore. Underscore we can use and we can use dollar symbol. Got it? We can use alphabets, we can use numbers, and we can use only two symbols, that is underscore and dollar symbol. Not be a standard instruction of Java. These are standard words. They have some meaning in Java, that means they are standard instructions. They are the example like if, else, while, do, switch, break, case, class, main, etc. If we have already studied, else also we have studied. All these we will study later on. But these words have specific meaning in Java, and so we cannot use these words as identifier names or variable names. Okay. That cannot be true, false or null. We cannot use these standard literals. These are three standard literals and we cannot use it. They have some specific meaning in Java. True means 1, false means 0 and null means nothing. So they are also literals, means values. But they are used by Java, and so we cannot use these words as an identifier name or the variable name. It must not begin with a digit. Identifier name or variable name will never start with a number. It can start with underscore, it can start with alphabets. It can start with dollar symbol also, but it cannot start with number. It can be of any length. Okay. You know very well there are very lengthy words also. We can say Andaman and Nicobar Island. That also you can use an identifier. Then Java is case sensitive. That is, uppercase letter means capital letter and lower cases are not considered as same. I told you here that you can use alphabets. That means you can use both capital and small letters. They have different meaning in Java. Capital letters are considered capital only and small letters are considered small letter. Like if we are taking capital A and we are taking another variable small a, both are different variables. Students, you can see these are some valid identifiers, examples of valid identifiers. We have already discussed about the rules of writing Java identifiers or variable names. So, here you can see, it can use both capital and small letters without space. So, it is an identifier name. Capital letters, numbers are used separated by underscore. Okay, if we have to separate two or more letters, numbers or words, then we can use underscore to separate. We cannot use space. Then Z to T, 0, Z9. Okay, combinations of capital letter and number. Number can start from second position, but it cannot be there in the beginning. Then A underscore 2 underscore Z. My file in capital letters, underscore DS. It can start with underscore, I have already told. It can start with dollar also. Here, it starts with underscore, can contain the capital letter numbers. Is letter or digit, you can see it is without space, but if we are separating two or more words, the first letter of the word can be in capital letter. You can see letter L is capital, digit D is capital. So we can easily identify that it is a combination of four words, is, letter or digit. Okay, so it can be meaningful. We can make identifiers and variable names meaningful as it is of our choice. then underscore chk, file 13. These are mathematical symbols. We can use mathematical symbols also. Then $1 underscore 2 $10. So these are some valid identifiers. Now students, we will discuss about invalid identifiers. Now how we can find out that this is valid and this is invalid. You can see we have already studied some rules and regulations. So these are some invalid identifiers which are not following those rules and regulations. So see, you can see data hyphen rec is there. But I told you we can use underscore, but we cannot use hyphen. Okay, so the reason is that it contains the special character. Special character means symbols. It contains symbols and which we cannot use in Java. We can use only two symbols, that is underscore and dollar. Then 29 CLCT. Now you can check, it is starting with numbers. Okay, so reason I have given, it is invalid because it is starting with a digit. Then break. Break is already a standard instruction of Java. That means a reserved keyword. Already Java has used this word somewhere in the standard instruction. So we cannot use this as an identifier or variable name. Then my.file. As we have already discussed, we can use only underscore and dollar symbol to separate two or more words. So we cannot use dot over here. So the reason that it is invalid is that it contains special characters. So students, only this much for today. Today we have studied about identifiers. In the next chapter, we will study about literals that we can use in Java. Thank you. Have a nice day.